Hey guys, what's going on? This is Karl back with another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. I did make some leaps and bounds, somewhat kind of sort of, I guess, as far as my base goes. Now, this is not going to be my permanent base. I kind of decided in between episodes that my base is going to be much larger and not here. Well, not really here, but I'll explain that later. Once I kind of get things in motion, I might start that this episode, but I'm not exactly sure. I got some planning to do. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it on plan it on here or actually just get on a single player world and try to plan things out. But all in all, I got my food sorted out. I got all my cinder pearl seeds up to 10, 10, 10. I got some cotton seeds doing the same thing. And let me break this. And right now I'm kind of getting sugar cane up to 10, 10, 10 as well. For multiple reasons. One, I am going to need this when it comes down to my biofuel and stuff. So that's good to have. Let's see, what else? Alright, I'm not sure if I had this last time or not. But, so I got my blast furnace up and going. I got quite a bit of steel. I did have all my tools made. All my final tool, well not final, but tools to use for the beginning. And so I went with my brother over to his base, and I'll show you guys here in a second. I'll show you now here. Way, way, way over here. Right here. Alright, there's my death. Way over here. It's like 4,000 blocks away from me. So we took a boat pretty much all the way here. As you see, nothing but water. Anyway, and we got here because something killed him and he didn't know what it was. So I got here and we got on shore and I just started jumping up, not thinking anything about it. And he's like, oh, it's right here. And just as he said it, I died pretty much. And what it is in Thaumcraft, the nodes, yeah, it was a devouring node. So it sucks blocks, even up off the ground, like a dirt block or walls or whatever, and destroys it pretty much. So it could pick up you too. And sure enough, I had no way of getting out. Don't have jetpack, nothing like that. So, sure enough, I died. So, my gravestone is there, but it's not really worth me going all the way over to it. So, anyway, that's that. A few of the things, I guess, that I have started working on as I take a little nap here. Thank God it stopped raining, though. But a few of the things I've actually done here at the base, kind of getting things situated, kind of just making things a little bit more organized, is that I also got some storage in here, a lot of ingots and things like that go on this side, things that are going to be used to make other different types of ingots like the ender pearls and stuff. Over here, as you can see, got my diamonds and got some just random building blocks and got a bunch of trees and its logs and things like that. So over here, I got like mob drops, both friendly and hostile mob drops, and then I got my crops that I'm working on. I went and I got some villagers. Actually, I haven't done really anything with them. Here's a blacksmith, 4 diamonds for an emerald. So that's what I did. I actually gave him 4 diamonds for an emerald, but the next one's like 10 emeralds for that. So it doesn't seem all that beneficial to keep him, but at the same time, if I can get past this point, that means the cheaper stuff for the emeralds will be at the end. So I'm gonna try to keep him and work on that. This guy has that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. I kind of want to work towards it just to see if he gives me other different types of warberry bushes. That way, eventually, I can just get a crap ton, because that's not that expensive at all. And then this guy wants wool for an emerald. I don't really have the wool to give him, but I'm going to go probably get rid of him at some point, and what I'm going to do is try to find some other villagers. So that's what I'm going to do here actually soon. I do got a bunch of ores that I need to smelt down and get rid of, I guess. So anyway, so that's that, guys. I'll be back here in a minute after I get a few more things. Pretty much what I'm doing here is making a platform. I kind of want it to be away from all trees. And away from anything that could potentially kill me while I'm trying to do this. So being in the water does kind of help in that regard. So it's smart of me, I guess. you know what? Yes, let's go smart. I am smart to do it over here, because pretty much all I'm doing here is I'm going to make this platform with a wall around it. I'm going to fill in this platform for a reason. The reason I'm doing cobblestone first, as you'll see here in a second, is I'm going to fill this whole area in then with a dirt. Put the enchanting table in the center, not in the second. That doesn't make sense. But put it here in the center. And then I'm going to put some fences around the enchanting table, redstone, and stuff like that. Because this is where I'm going to do the ritual for the division sigil. Because I know I said in this episode I was going to go to the Twilight Forest. I really want to. But I need to get some armor and things like that first. But I really, really want to start working on a permanent base. So the materials will have to wait from the Twilight Forest. But once again, that's alright. Because in the process of getting all the materials I need for building, because trust me, this base is going to be massive. I mean, massive, massive. Oh, for a minute there, I thought I grabbed the perfect amount, but whatever. Anyway, but this is, like I said, this is all going to be filled in with dirt, and this is where the ritual is going to happen. Probably, I don't know. I want to say the next scene, but I'm trying to make sure I have everything. I'm pretty close to getting all the emeralds I need for my silk touch. I just need to figure out what I'm going to put it on. Do I want to put it on a shovel? Doubt it. I think I want to put it on a hammer, my hammer. I still have, how many? So I have 3 modifiers remaining. So I think I'm going to put silk touch on that. Yeah, you know what? That does sound good. I think I'm going to put it on the hammer. So let's go ahead and grab some dirt. I am going to need, this is all going to come down, by the way. My bees, because these are all going to be moved. Everything here is going to be moved. I kind of set this up prior to knowing what I actually wanted to do. So this, I did need 3. Oh, a little jittery there. But anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to put the silk touch on the hammer for multiple reasons. One, I don't want to worry about like the, I guess the, I'm going to say, oh man, I didn't think about this. I want the pillar up there now. Let's do this. There you go. That works. Anyway, I already have the enchanted table and stuff like that made. But what I want to do as well... Oops, nope. That was wrong. That was still wrong. Is, yeah, I don't have to worry about if I put the silk touch on the hammer, as I'm just mining out as much as possible, as fast as possible, the ability to, you know, make sure I fortune the coal and fortune this, the diamonds and things like that. So, that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully it works out for me. Okay, just to go over a few more things, and keep you up to date as far as the progress of things going. First and foremost, I don't think I had this last time, so I got my water wheels going, which are generating power. Not a whole lot, but enough. This is completely full, which has, 1 million power in it. I made an extra one of these, mainly because I know I'm going to need it later in the future. But for now, since I have it, I might as well use it for power storage. So, it's kind of what I did. Got my carpenter here. Just made up a bunch of these. I know from experience that I'm going to need a bunch of those in the future as well. Right now, I only got 3 lasers, but in the process made 2 iron chipsets and a bunch of redstone chipsets. Once again, going to need a bunch of those in the future, so I might as well craft them as I have them. Let's see here. Obviously got my metal former and my compressor, and got my thermionic fabricator, which makes these electron tube things to make things like the lasers. Yeah, I need the metal former for the tool forge, which I'm not sure if I had in the last episode or not. But what you need it for is to make the iron plates, or you make the iron plates with the hammer and things like that. But then you put the iron plates into the metal, or no, actually, I'm an idiot. I'm quite a bit of an idiot. I needed the iron plates to make the bucket. This I needed steel. Sorry. Put the steel in here to make like refined iron, and then you put 9 refined iron in here to make dense refined iron plates. That's what I was thinking. Sorry about that. But anyway, so then, yeah, once you have 4 of those plates, you can make the tool forge. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Anyway, but that's not actually why I was cutting back in to give you guys an update. The actual update is this. So I got my block of emerald. I got a few extras because I actually went and got some more villagers. Nothing's really too special about them, just books and some coal, which eventually I'll have a bunch of because I have, yeah, I have the sugar cane readily available, and coal will I just get from mining and stuff. So, got that. The other thing we needed was some golden nuggets or some golden coins from Thalmcraft, surrounded by just string, which will give us silky cloth. We need 4 of these. Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and do this and that, and boom, we have a silky jewel. Let's come up here. I've been thinking, I do want this on a hammer, but do I want it on the hammer right now? Because, like, I want to get that cursed earth up as fast as possible. Alright, you know what, screw it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Alright, so silk touch. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get, where is it? There it is. The division sigil. Inactive. You must perform the activation ritual. Sneak, right click on an enchanting table for more information. I already have that, for the most part, pretty much already set up. So let's just go ahead and run over here, and I'll show you guys that setup. Alright, so we're over here at the spot that I built. I'm going to cover that floor, and this is just the way to get up for now. These are surrounded by walls. Now, once this happens, because you have to make a sacrifice. I know, poor little sheep. But anyway, that's so the sheep doesn't actually move for the fences. Which is going to be kind of scary for me as far as doing this, because I have to, like, back up as much as possible. So I see that at the top, sheep, kill it, and then run. So that's why this here, so I can run backwards, close the gate, because as soon as that happens, this is going to send down like lightning from the gods or something, and pretty much all this is going to turn into cursed earth. And on cursed earth, no matter how close you are to proximity to it, it's going to spawn monsters. That includes everything from, I don't know if Endermen do, but like skeletons and zombies and creepers and things like that. Hence the halfway decent weapon, the cleaver, which does what, 23 attack damage, 11.5 hearts, which is like every normal mob in the game, unless if they have armor. So pretty much I need to get in here. I can reach some of this dirt, as you see right here, with just like a hammer or whatever, so I can start getting up this cursed earth, as long as no monsters are sitting here shooting me in the face too bad. So before I start, I might want to make, actually I don't even think I can make some armor, because I think that takes leather, which I don't have. Alright, so wish me luck. Here we are. It's almost midnight. There's the moon. Once it reaches to that point roughly right there, not exactly probably, but roughly about that spot, the division sigil on my action bar will light up. So we'll know that. Here's our poor little friend here. Oh my god, I did cover up the floor, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, because I don't have the armor, I thought about it. And I was like, you know what, let's just risk it. Worst case scenario, we just try to get a few pieces of the cursed earth, as much as we can, and let's make this happen. So, whew, I'm actually kind of shaking. I'm actually kind of scared, man. My heart's beating a little bit. I've done this before, but I did it in a mushroom area, so nothing spawned on it. So I was like, oh, sweet, but there's none of those around here. So, oh, whew. All right, guys, ready? Oh my god, I hit the wrong button, Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, come out this way. Hey, sheep. god. Oh my god. That actually kind of scared me. You jerk. Alright, so we did it. I was a little nervous. I thought they spawned like almost instantly. But the lightning kind of scared me a little bit. Yeah. Now I didn't hit any ender minis or anything like that. That's why I kind of just, I just kind of cut out the rest of that because it didn't really make much sense unless there's something, awesome or crazy or weird or something happened and I died. Just trying to keep up on the bees here a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, my hands are a little shaky because it did kind of scare me. I've only done that like twice ever. And one time, like, one thing actually did spawn, like, really fast. And ironically enough, it was a creeper. So it kind of blew my ass up. But, hey, it is what it is. And things worked out pretty good for me. It's active now. Thank God. I'm going to make my brother and I a builder's wand. I don't know if that's going to happen in this episode or not. Because I kind of want to get a lot of mining and stuff like that done. I really want to kind of get my... Oh, extra utilities. I thought that said extra bees. I was like, what? Anyway. But, so I want to get a lot of mining done. So I can start building and things like that. What's that? So witch spawner. Oh, witch spawner. Oh, yeah, I can go do that. Make a witch farm. I need to make a temporary... I say temporary, but now I'm like, should it be temporary? Trying to think. But I want to make a mob farm with this cursed earth. But obviously, I don't want it like right here, as I'm working and things like that, because then things might just become laggy. So I only want it to work when I am within the spawn radius of it, where it's chunk loaded, I guess. Now, like, of course, I could eventually, I think, with the cursed earth, I could chunk load an area, and then, like with a world anchor, and then actually not be in that area, and it will continue to spawn. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, so I think that's what I'm going to do eventually at one point. I'm not sure if I should just not build my spawner until I have the location permanently, or if I should set up a temporary one, but I don't know. I'll have to think about that, but for now, what I think I want to do is actually put all this crap back and actually go mining. One more thing before I actually call this episode good and retire and start planning episode 3 and getting that out to you guys. Let's go ahead and do something that's going to benefit us in the very long run, because it's extremely difficult to get like quarries and things like that. So we'll be doing all the mining by ourselves with our tools for quite some time to come. So let's go ahead and get something out of the way that's going to benefit us in getting the materials that we need in the long run. So I guess first and foremost, if you've done everything that I have done so far, such as like getting the cinder pearls and things like that up to 10, 10, 10, either finding the seeds or crafting them yourselves. If you don't know how to do that, just go ahead and go down here and type in cinder pearl, and you got a sneak peek there as far as what I'm getting ready to do. But cinder pearls, what is it? Red tulip seed, which you can find almost at any village. I see them quite often. And a cactus seed, same thing. Just make sure you plant these on the appropriate soil, and then have sand in between them with the crop sticks that I've talked about before. So that's kind of first thing. If you get a bunch of cinder pearls and stuff like that, you can get the flowers. And once you craft them, here, I'll pick one just to show you guys really quick. Well, since I got up to 10, 10, 10, I get 4. You can go ahead and get the blaze powder. And once you get the compressor, you can go ahead and throw 5 in there, and that make you a blaze rod. That way you don't even have to go to the nether, at least at the beginning. Eventually, this might slow down or whatever, but it is what it is. Anyway, so you get 4 blaze rods. You get some, if you get some charcoal or coal, gunpowder, and some of the blaze powder as well, you make what is called a fire charge. Now, that's a vanilla Minecraft recipe thing. I don't know if they changed it in the mod pack because I've never made them in vanilla. But you go ahead and make some of those. You need 4 of them. It makes 3 per recipe. I get 4 blaze rods, and then just a bucket of lava, and then I make this lava crystal. So what I'm going to do really quick is make not one final tool. God, I keep saying that. But a tool nonetheless for me to use. Now, this thing is going to have 4 modifiers on it. Let's go ahead and make it, which is just an alumite pickhead, a paper binding, and a slime tool rod. I like the slime tool rod mainly because it gives us a lot more durability. But that's really about it. That's why I used it on a lot of things. But here we go. So let's go ahead and make that. Now this we're going to put lapis for obvious reasons, which is going to be our fortune. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we have 200 lapis on here, which is giving us only fortune 1. But just to let you guys know, if you guys have any lapis on here, even if it's just 1 piece, the more you mine with it, that would naturally just go up by itself, unless if they changed anything in the most recent updates. But I'll test that for you guys and let you guys know in episode 3. Alright, so anyway, another thing, that thing I was just talking about, the lava crystal. And like I said, if you don't know how to make it, you can just go ahead and type in lava, and it's right here. Now there is another version of it, which is blood magic. Yeah, no, I'm not doing all this, okay? You just go ahead and make a Tinker's one. Like I said, that's the recipe I use. It does the same thing. And go ahead and make a lava crystal. So, what this does is it puts auto smelt on it, alright? Now, when you combine this, once you get Fortune 3 with this, what it's going to do is, like, obviously there's something you can't, like, auto smelt, which is like a lapis ore. So you mine this with lapis ore and the fortune 3 will still kick in. But if you mine up like a normal ingot, now it's going to be difficult to show you guys, and this might be a little bit of a waste, but that's alright. So let's go ahead and just type in, or not type in, oh my god, here, tin. We have quite a bit of tin, I think. So let's go ahead and place down, let's just say, what, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, see, there you go with the ingots right there, okay? So I put down 10. I had no ingots in my inventory. Alright. So, we got 18. Not quite double, which your smeltery would do that for you. Give you double. But not bad, okay? Because that's because the fortune kicks in with the auto smelt. Gives you quite a bit, I had 200, now I have 201 lapis on there. Even though I only put 200. So it does go kind of slow, but it does work. Now, once you get, enough, like, I'm just going to put this up for now. But once I get enough, more lapis, I guess, and more things to put on there, I will. So that way, once you get Fortune 3, it starts becoming like more like 3 and 4 times the ingot amount. So it's definitely handy. It definitely comes in handy, and is, I said handy way too many times. Anyway, but so it eventually is better than this, and eventually the only reason I would use this is if I have way too much of one ore or something, then I'll just, kind of throw it in here and just walk away and let it do its thing. But anyway, guys, if you've liked what you've seen, if you want to see more of FTB Infinity Evolved Expert Mode, go ahead and leave a like down at the bottom. And until then, I'll see you next time.